Hello viewers, I'm Maitli. Today we are going to see 10 CBSE Maths Coordinate Geometry Exercise 7.16 sum. Let's see the question. Name the type of quadrilateral formed if any the following points and give reasons for your answers. So we need to find what quadrilateral is formed over here, and also we need to write the reason for our answer, what quadrilateral it is. Now they have given vertices of the quadrilateral. The vertices of the quadrilateral is given. We can write this to be let A equal to B equal to C D. Only if we know the sides we can tell about the quadrilateral. To find the sides of the quadrilateral, we need to find the distance formula. If the coordinates are given, we need to find the distance formula to find the length of the sides. So I am going to use the distance formula, which is x2 minus x1 the whole square plus y2 minus y1 the whole square. All the sides I am going to find. So AB, first AB equal to root of, taking AB as x1 y1 x2 y2. Let me solve this. So x2 minus x1 means 7 minus 4 the whole square plus 6 minus 5 the whole square. Now here 3 square plus 1 square. 3 square is root 3 3s are 9 plus 1 is root 10. So AB is root 10. Similarly, we will find BC. For B and C, x1 y1 x2 y2. So root of first one minus this first one. So 4 minus 7 the whole square plus 3 minus 6 the whole square. This becomes 3 square plus 3 square. So root of 9 plus 9 root 18. This can be written as, we need to do prime factorization for 18. 2 9s are 3 3s are. So 1 3 comes out, 3 root 2 for BC. Now we'll find CA. CA equal to root of CD. C and D. So 1 minus 4 the whole square plus 2 minus 3 the whole square. Now this becomes minus 3 the whole square plus 1 square. Now this becomes 9 plus 1, which is root 10. We'll find DA. For DA, D and A. So I'm going to take this as x1, y1 and this to be x2, y2. So directly we can substitute. So 1 minus 4 the whole square plus 2 minus 5 the whole square. You can take DA or AD. The distance will be the same if you take the coordinates in the front and back. So there is no change of your answers. So this becomes square. So root of 9 plus 9 will become root 18, which is equal to 3 root 2. If you see, opposite sides are equal. If ABCD, and we see that AB is root 10 and CD is also root 10. So these two sides are equal and these two sides are equal. If opposite sides are equal, it can be a parallelogram, it can be a rectangle. We need to find whether it is a parallelogram or rectangle. For that reason, we need to find the diagonal. If diagonals are equal, if AC is equal to BD, then it will be form a rectangle. If not, it will be a parallelogram. Let us check the diagonals AC. For A and C, we need to take the points A and C. A and C point we need to take as x1 y1 and x2 y2. So 4 minus 4 the whole square plus 3 minus 5 the whole square. This becomes 0. So leave it off. This becomes minus 2 the whole square, which is 2. 2 whole square will become square, minus will become plus, and 2 square root get cancelled. So if you don't know about the sign, just square it and then take the root. While squaring we get root 4. Root 4 is nothing but 2. So AC we have found. We'll find BD. For BD, root 7 minus 1 the whole square plus 6 minus 2 the whole square. Here it becomes 6 square plus 4 square. 6 square is 36 plus 4 square is 16. So this becomes root 52. So no need to take off prime factorization because we know that these two are not equal. So leave it off. We know that AB equal to BC, therefore BC equal to CD equal to DA equal to, sorry, AB equal to CD equal to root 10. So these two opposite sides are equal. Now BC equal to DA equal to 3 root 2. So 3 root 2 now, but the diagonals AC is not equal to BD. So we know that opposite sides are equal and the diagonals are not equal. Therefore, as the opposite sides are equal and the diagonals are not equal, therefore it forms a parallelogram. Because the diagonals are not equal, it does not form a rectangle, so it forms a parallelogram. That's all with the sum. Thank you.